Hello everyone, as this has proven to be so popular, I have decided to do a playthrough of the single player for you wonderful people. And I thought it would be a good series to have on a Sunday, you know, relaxing, a little bit of train goings on. And obviously, it's a fun game and I do enjoy it. So, if we go to the single player. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to start off here. So, we'll start off with 1850 and 1950. Difficulty level is, you know, around about normal. 2 AI players and routing difficulty is medium. So you can see here lots of hills and all sorts of stuff. And so I guess we shall get underway and see how it goes. Now, for you, those of you who are not aware, this game is prone to crashing on Windows 7, but we'll have to see how this turns out. So let's get into it. Isambard Kingdom Brunel. God, he looks like a mean sod, doesn't he? Designer of the Thames Tunnel. Designed multiple bridges, the massive Great Eastern Steamer. Helped to build loads of trains. Oh, we're at San Diego. So that means then, oh, Los Angeles, fantastic. So what we should do, pause before we do anything else, because that will actually give us a slight advantage in that we can, let's see. See, that says moderate downhill. But I don't really want moderate downhill. That says steep. So if we split it up like that. There we go. Gentle downhill, maybe? I don't know. See, that's an interesting position there. See, what we could do is see, it's a tricky beast, so to speak, because what we want to do is sort of bring it down to about here, and then, oh god, that's terrible, look at that, that's awful. Oh well, we'll have to deal with it. Yeah, as expected, don't have the money, so I'll sell one of my shares, put that in there, and as you can see, we shall now purchase a train to go from there to there. Oh, no, don't wait until full. Don't wait until full. So, there we go. That will now get underway. And what are the other options? So there's a gold mine there, and these guys want gold, you see. So but also these guys demand ore as well, but they also want gold, and these guys supply gold. It's really bizarre. So what I've got to do is figure out a way to get the gold here down to there, get it smelted, and obviously you can see here I'm going to buy that smelter straight away because I want to be able to use that for this thing here, and then transfer the gold from here to there, so it means that I can start generating money as quickly as possible. And let's have Jay Cook, who's nasty, and Jim Fisk, who's less nasty. You can see I'm now starting to make a little bit of money. And because there's nothing in place here, means that it's not a threat to them, so to speak. But look at this. That may be an even better option. So we might have actually hit the mother lode, quite literally. So if we put a track down like so, right, so we're going to build one to there and one to there in separate tracks, and then that means we could put a gold track going over to there as well. So we may not need to worry about that, which is good. So that's helpful. Now, what we need to do is, yes, that's great. Now, the thing is, when they do that, when they solicit railways, it basically means you can get a bonus as a result. So let's see how much money we're going to need to go round to there. Ouch, look at that. 353,000. That's painful. Now you can actually go all the way up to the top like that, which is quite nice. I quite like that. And it is a moderate uphill. But you can actually have something over one side like that. See? Moderate uphill. Steep uphill. See? So at this current moment, we are waiting to get the money to allow us to put something in here. Now you can see our competitor is over there, and he wants oil into that area, so we don't have to worry about that for the time being. Let's sell another. Put that in there. Now, we may not have enough for this. Yep, we need 25. So we're just going to wait. And what I might do is I might put that in there like so. And then have that other gold one coming in there. So we could conceivably get rid of that bit. Like so. And then he just basically goes right in there. And then we have the other gold one coming around the side. Do we have the 25? We do. Bing. So, let's get a train in there now. We'll only put 4 in there, because that's all it can take. But it now means, because we own the smelter here, we're going to be getting 50% of everything made. Also, it means that that's going to build gold, and these guys demand gold. So it means that that's a perfect situation for us, because we can then supply that gold to this point. So you can see here that's now filling up, and that's pretty good. And look at this one. This one's massive. So that's going to be our next focus of attention. So we'll follow that one all the way round. And as you can see, that's going to be a gentle uphill, but that's nearly 500,000 to build that track. But it's understandable, really. I mean, what we need to do is get it to a situation where it's not in a tunnel. So you could go for the gentle uphill option here. Like that. That's a good option. And that's 500,000. But what that does is it means that we can actually fill that entire train up with horns. Yes, no. Stop using your horn. No one's impressed. And also, because it's no grade, it's going to be easy to do a refill, or it's easy to do fill-ups and all that kind of stuff. So we'll wait and see what happens with that. See, that could be the other option, moderate uphill. But I like that option. It looks a little bit better. There's no grade. There's no issue there. And you can see it's a gentle uphill. So you can see the gold is continuing to fill up here. And there will be, there we go. So you see one gold waiting there. And then what we can do is just stick a gold truck on the back there. And he'll just take gold over to Los Angeles and use that. Or just at least sell it anyway. So let's see. Let's see, where can we go here? Come on, you. Cooperate. Let's sell another one just to get over the edge. Here we go. This is why you've got to get it right. Because you don't get the money back if you get rid of it. There we go. Gentle uphill. Bingo. Oh, good. New freight train. Excellent. So, let's get that in there. And let's create the mogul to do literally just fill up with as much as he possibly can and deliver into there. Now, because this is the maximum level of... what's the word I'm looking for? The maximum level of station, it means that we get the benefit of all of that lovely money. And you get bonuses. So you can see here... No, sorry, not that one. My apologies. On here, we can actually upgrade it. So we can upgrade it to a station for 50% more unload speed, 25% mail, passengers, and you can only upgrade it to a station when it's a depot, and you can't upgrade from a depot to a terminal. So you can see here now, you'll see the money coming out here of this thing here. So you can see here, look, the money, there you go. See, so I get 1,200 plus 6,000 every time I deliver gold to this point, which means this fellow here is going to be quite a significant amount of money for me. So first things first, buy back my stock. It means taking a hit, but you've also got to be paying attention to what's going on for issues relating to stock. Now, this is going to be helpful. I'm going to wait for this to be delivered before I actually get involved with this. So let's see for this thing to be delivered. There you go, 6 grand, 6 grand, 6 grand, 6 grand, 178 grand. I'll place a bid for it now. There you go. So he's then obviously Jim Fisk, who is the bigger competitor out of the two, has bid for it as well. So I'm going to raise that bid by 10,000, and there you go. It looks like it got raised a little bit. Oh, look, there we go. So Jay Cook also wants it as well, and it's up to 90,000. So we'll raise that by 10. I tend not to go for increasing by 50,000 until later. Now, this is something you can also do where if you're playing multiplayer, you can force the other player to essentially pay a lot more for something, and he's only going to have this for 10 years, so if he's not running loads of passengers, it's going to be a complete waste of time for him. Now, granted, we're going to pay 120,000 for it, but we've got the money to do that, and that then means that gives us an advantage. And we can also, let's see, upgrade this so it gives us more revenue as well. You can see, look, 100% unload speed and 50% mail and revenue for passengers, so that's a good thing. Now, you can see here, here's the gold, and what we're going to do is we're going to go into this thing here, we go down to the San Diego, and we put a couple of gold on the back. Now, as long as you don't take it off at the other end, it won't have to slow the train down because it won't have to change the carriages. So that's a good thing as far as we're concerned. So he'll move into here, he'll pick up those extra carriages, he'll pick up the gold that's available. So you see, there we go, 2 gold on the end there. That's going to get loaded, and that's going to then make the train a little bit slower, but it will move it off in that general direction. Now, we could conceivably just have a gold train, whose job it is just to deliver gold to Los Angeles, which might be a better option, because obviously this thing's going to slow it down a little bit. So you can only really upgrade to 3 lines with a standard depot and 4 lines with the full size thing. So you can see, there we go, 412. So what we'll do is we'll buy another of our stock just to make sure that this is not going to be a problem for us and the value of our company. So if we look at competition report, you can see we're currently in 2nd place and Jim Fisk is in 1st. So, you know, you can see obviously Jay Cook is in 3rd. So that means that Jim Fisk is going to be our major competitor. But if we can continue to keep buying our stock, then we're going to be in a good position. Now, what we might want to do is put in another line here and just have this as the gold line. See, Jim Fisk continuing to buy his own stock, which is kind of what we expect. So, if we upgrade this, or at least start putting in more lines, like so, that line we're not so much worried about because it can go in that direction, but we want another line like that, because obviously that other line can go in the direction of like oil, for example. Now, who requires oil? These guys do. So we could run a line up to there and then a line back to there, and then obviously buy that oil plant before we actually put everything into place. Now, let's see. See, Jim Fisk continuing to buy his own stock at the moment. And we'll buy some of ours as well. And you can see here, he's continuing to buy his stock. Now, if we buy his stock, we can actually then change the value. Oh, nice. Can change the value of his company by selling stock in order to buy other stock. And you see this guy's continuing to have trouble. So he's continuing to sell his stock. So let's see, there we go. It's 5 and 3 at the moment. So, and how many have we got? We got 8 here. So we're hitting capacity very soon. So I think it's going to need that there. We don't have to worry about going to the other end. It kind of bodges it slightly anyway, so we don't need to worry about that. And then what we'll do is we'll run a track from here to there, like so. See, 172,000. And then we'll just basically have that as the gold truck. So you can see, look, Jim is buying up his own stuff pretty damn quickly. So as you can see now, what we'll do is we'll change that. We'll get rid of those two off the back, and we'll put mail and passengers in an additional. So you can see here, we're doing okay. We haven't bought. He's bought 50%. No, he's bought 60% of his own company, which means he is going serious about things. And so we'll go here, just put that in as full, and then just send it to there. And that basically will fill up with as much gold as it can possibly handle. And look, he's continuing to buy. This guy is going to be a serious problem. He's going to be a serious problem for me. So we need to jump in and get on that Jim Fisk buying bandwagon, because otherwise he will have to pay. He will have to buy me out if he wants to own all his company. That's essentially the gig. See, look, he's done it again. There's Jim Fisk doing well for money. And we should do well for money as well. Let's put that up at 10. There we go, see? Look at all that money pouring now. Oh, baby. What we'll also do is upgrade that to a terminal to speed up the... There we go. So I've got that. So that should increase the speed on incline of certain things. So I think I need to buy some stocks in Jim Fisk at the moment, because otherwise that could be a problem. And it also means that he'll have to buy me out in order to own his entire company. And that means, obviously, more money for me. So this train here, as you can see, just continuing to fill up with lots of money. And you can see, obviously, because this is now a full-sized terminal, see, that stuff unloads very quickly indeed. So let's buy one of them. There we go. And now you can see Jim Fisk is starting to buy J. Cook up as a company. So this is... Ooh. So let's change that. Upgrade that to that one. There we go. So the old 10-wheeler there should be a bit faster when it comes to passengers. So you can see, obviously, I'm trying to buy more Jim Fisk stock, as he's obviously going for J. Cook, as he's the smaller company. So let's see. I probably will need to buy more of my own stock just to make sure that he doesn't buy me out, because that can actually happen. So this is looking good, but we need to consider expanding. So there's 8 and there's 12 there. So I think what we should do is, when the money comes in, we should buy that power plant. But what we'll also do is tell this guy, well, he's down at LA, to wait until it's full. No, not LA. Sorry, idiot. San Diego. Wait until it's full and then go, because otherwise it's going to be a waste of money. So let us see. There you go. Jim Fisk doing the same thing. Let's buy the power plant. Now, one thing that's quite good to do, especially in multiplayer, is that when people aren't paying attention, what you can do is you can buy things like this, but also at the same time as buying things like this. Oh, look at that. That's me, by the way. Is you can then start buying stocks while you're distracting them with this. You could use this to... Oh, he just put 50 grand on that. Wow. You can use this to distract them and buy stocks up or sell stocks or do whatever while this is actually going on. See, he is a big danger right now. And he's probably trying to push that price up automatically to cause me a financial issue. See, look, there you go. There you go, he's done another 10 on that. So, hopefully, we can then use... Oh, you son of a bitch. There we go. This is the kind of thing we're talking about. You can automatically... See, he's just continually forcing up the price. let's buy some of that at the same time. So I've now basically bought 60% of my company. So I'm going to raise it again. No. Okay, so even though I had nothing set up to go there, it was quite an expensive situation for me. So what we'll do is we'll run a... See, look, he's buying J. Cook stock, something rotten right now. There you go, 231. And you can use the minus keys to drop that down, like so. Now, what we'll do is we'll put one in there like so. But we won't necessarily run it from there, you see. So what we're going to do is we shall now run this to there, like so. Put in another one like that. But then we can run another one completely along the side. And over to there. So we just got to wait for that additional money. Like so. Put that in. And then we can start generating these things here. Going to there, which is fine. And then we put another one. Going to there. Also good. And if we increase the size of this... Oh, we can't. We're down 150 grand. Okay. So as the value of this stock goes up, so we can sell it and get 500 grand almost immediately. So that's a good thing. See, look, he's still doing it. So I think if we sell that and buy that, just so he has to at least pay us some money if he wants this company. We'll wait and see. Because if he wants to buy this company, he will have to buy out my share. And right now you can see the value of the company, or the value of the share, is actually going up quite significantly. Right, so let's do this one first. There we go. That needs to be done. There we go. Buy another one. Oh dear. Oh dear, that's not good. So what we'll have to do is put one there, like so. And then put one there, like so. And we'll have to put in a switch track here as well. And a switch track there. So these two guys don't get caught up with each other. Oh, that's helpful. That will reduce costs 25% cheaper. Very helpful indeed. This is the one that tends to get bid for quite high. There we go. That's making money. How's the gold thing going? You see gold continuing to come in. How's this guy doing? See, he's made 425,000 profit. Leave that for a little while. See what happens. And so looking good in that regard. See this guy here. Bid for that again. Should bring in some serious money now. So if we rebid for that and then buy some of his stock while we're bidding. Like that. So this guy wants the Yama refinery. 348 grand, really? Holy shit. Let's just sell one of our stocks and buy that, because if that's part of the battle, is if you can actually get the industries from under the nose of these guys, then their deliveries are contributing to your money. Bingo, got it. So we'll buy back more of our stock in a second. As you can see, that's looking okay. They're making good profits. You can see here. See, profit, yearly revenue, 7,500. So it's looking good in that respect. What is this idiot doing? Hopefully. Buy that again. That should then switch track there. Perfect. There you go. He's continuing to buy that guy's stock. And look, you can see the value of his stock going up each time he does it. So if we sell one of his, and buy that one. Come on, buy it. Phoenix Stockyard, 300 grand. Whoa, Nelly, yes, we need some of that. But he might actually use that as a side issue to buy up the last amount of stock for J Cook. So let's buy that. So now, if I want to buy out the company, I need 10 million. Oh, that's helpful. But it also means we now get additional money. So if we look under our finances, you can see here we're still number 2. Jim Fisk is number 1. You can see, but only just. See, it's pretty close, and he's now started to go down in money. Let's see. It also tells you how much money he's got. So he's got 961 cash. His net worth is 11 million. So you can see here we're absolutely ahead of them pretty much most cases. So you can see we're making 500,000 profit a year, and so we're roughly on par with Mr. Fisk. So let's check to see what he's doing round here. See, look at the design of the AI, it's fantastic. Right, so you can see that smelter there is 108,000 and is being supplied by Jim Fisk, so we'll buy that. And over here, the food plant is also being supplied by Mr. Fisk, so let's just buy that as well afterwards. See, this is how you actually can turn things around, and actually then they use, or they deliver to that, and you get a cut of everything that they do, so it helps generate even more money for you and puts you in an even stronger position. So it now means that J Cook has to save up 10 million in order to buy, or maybe actually less than that. Possibly, we'll see. Because I've got 3 of his stocks. So let's see. Over here, the food plant. Yeah, we can have that as well. That's in this 278. Now, the advantage about buying these things before you actually build resources to go to them is that you buy them for quite a low value, and then as you continue the deliveries to them. Oh, good, consolidation. That's helpful. As you continue your deliveries to them, let's just put a consolidation in there. So it basically increases the value of the site, and so that's why I buy it beforehand, so that I know I'm going to put resources into there. But it also means that I buy it at a low price, because I know that the price will increase as I actually work on it, but it means I'm also then getting what I want to that point, so to speak. Now, we could build another little track just going from here down to there, but it would mean sort of snipping in on the side here. So we'll wait and see. But let's see, we don't have any of Jim Fist's stock right now. So if I could get to a situation where I can start buying some of his stuff, which is pretty much what I'm working on at the moment, we're on a good situation. So I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen, guys, this first playthrough of Railroads, and we shall be back for more next week. See you later.